Do you find yourself clearing your throat constantly? Waking up congested, gasping for air in the middle of the night? Or maybe you've been battling chronic coughing, chest tightness, or just that stubborn feeling of pressure in your sinuses that won't go away. If you've tried everything humidifiers, decongestants, inhalers, antibiotics, and still feel like you're breathing through fog, this might surprise you. One tiny, fragrant pod from nature often overlooked in Western medicine has been shown to rapidly relieve mucus buildup, calm lung inflammation, and help you breathe better within minutes. And this is exactly why today we're going to explore the perspective of someone truly special. Dr. Caroline Bishop is a physician and clinical researcher in respiratory medicine, trained at Harvard Medical School and currently teaching integrative health at a leading university in the United States. For 18 years, he has worked with patients suffering from COPD, asthma, sinusitis, and pollution-related inflammation. And today, he's going to share one of the most powerful, safe, and natural lung support remedies I've seen in practice. It's time we talk about green cardamom pods. Around the world, the air we breathe is getting harder to trust. Fine particulate matter, heavy metals, industrial smoke, mold spores, and even airborne viral particles are flooding our respiratory systems daily. In his clinic in Chicago, he's seen an uptick in patients young and old experiencing early-stage bronchitis, reactive airway disease, and even silent inflammation in the lungs. And when he lectured last year at an international pulmonology conference in India, colleagues from Delhi, Jakarta, and Sao Paulo reported similar findings. The human respiratory system was not designed for the chemical soup we breathe today. Modern medications can offer relief but often come with side effects, dependency, dizziness, immune suppression, even heart complications. That's why Dr. Caroline Bishop began studying plant-based mucolytic substances that thin and clear mucus naturally. One stood out in both lab studies and patient feedback: Eleutheria cardamomum, or green cardamom. Cardamom is not just a spice, it's a pharmacological powerhouse. Within each tiny pod lies an essential oil called cineol, also known as eucalyptol, a compound with strong antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory activity. This same compound is used in some inhalation medicines in Europe, but what's remarkable is how well it works when simply chewed and swallowed. Cineol has been shown in studies to fight respiratory pathogens like Staphylococcus aureus and Pseudomonas, aeruginosa, loosen phlegm trapped in the bronchial tree, soothe inflamed mucous membranes, enhance the ciliary action of lung tissues to expel irritants faster. A 2021 clinical trial published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology noted that patients who consumed cardamom extract daily showed measurable improvements in oxygen, saturation, and mucus clearance within just 10 days. Dr. Caroline Bishop shared about one of his patients, Mr. Raoul Jefferson. A retired schoolteacher in his late 60s, Raoul had struggled with chronic post-nasal drip and recurring bronchial infections for nearly 8 years. He had tried everything: antibiotics, corticosteroids, nasal sprays, but nothing offered sustained relief. He was tired, frustrated, and on the verge of accepting it as just part of aging. As part of Dr. Caroline Bishop Natural Protocol, Dr. Caroline Bishop recommended he chew 2 cardamom pods each morning on an empty stomach slowly until the seeds released their essential oils. Within 5 days, Raoul called Dr. Caroline Bishop, elated. "Doc, I'm breathing through both nostrils again. I can walk without that tightness in my chest. I haven't felt this light in years." His story isn't rare. Dr. Caroline Bishop's now had over 200 patients incorporate cardamom into their daily health routines, and more than 70% report improvements in breathing, energy levels, and mucus reduction within 2 weeks. Cardamom is rich in antioxidants such as quercetin, terpenes, and limonene, which fight oxidative stress in lung tissues caused by environmental toxins. But what truly makes it unique is its dual action. 1. As a mucolytic, it breaks down thick, sticky mucus that can trap pathogens and clog airways. 2. As an expectorant, it gently stimulates your body's own ability to cough up and eliminate the loosened mucus without making you feel nauseous or jittery, like many OTC meds. Research also shows that cardamom can improve circulation, reduce blood pressure naturally, and act as a mild diuretic, helping eliminate excess fluid buildup that can contribute to pulmonary edema or heart strain. Now here's how you can start integrating this into your life safely. Take 2 green cardamom pods, preferably organic. Crack them open gently with your fingers or teeth to release the seeds inside. Chew the seeds slowly, preferably on an empty stomach. You can swallow them whole or spit out the fibrous husk if it feels too rough. Within minutes, most people experience a cooling sensation in their throat and chest. Within an hour, mucus often begins to thin and drain more freely. Doctors recommend doing this once or twice daily for chronic conditions, or as needed for colds, sinus infections, or allergy flare-ups. Pro tip: if you don't like chewing, you can brew the crushed pods in hot water with ginger and a bit of honey for a powerful respiratory tea. While cardamom is generally safe for most, a few cautions. Those on blood thinners should consult a doctor, as cardamom may have mild blood pressure, lowering effects. Avoid excessive use if pregnant without speaking to a provider. If you have gallstones or are preparing for surgery, let your healthcare team know you're using herbal supplements. As with anything, moderation is key. Natural doesn't mean risk-free, but cardamom, in appropriate amounts, is one of the safest herbs I've ever recommended. In a world where our lungs are constantly under attack from pollution, viruses, stress, and synthetic chemicals, empowering to remember that nature still holds answers. One small pod, one simple habit, one powerful way to reclaim your breath. And a doctor believes that people now have the answer if they want to quickly relieve nasal congestion using a natural, safe, and effective method. Then share it with someone you love, because we all deserve to breathe easy. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you, subscribe if you'd like more evidence-based natural health solutions, and drop a comment below. Have you tried cardamom? What changes did you notice? Until next time, stay well, breathe freely, and trust the wisdom of your body.